Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Yusef Scott, and I thank each and every one of you for being here watching this video right now. It's the weekend, it's Saturday, and I am up. We're going to have a fantastic day. I had a few hours just before we kick off our new members training and beyond session this morning. Well, actually, early this afternoon. It starts at 12. I wanted to bring a couple videos to you guys that I failed to make this past trading week. So here we are. First, before I get into anything, I just want to thank you guys for being here. Thank each and every one of my loyal viewers and subscribers. Thank all of you who have just found me and happen to be watching this video because of a recommendation by YouTube. So I just thank each and every one of you for being here, and I hope you grab something out of this. Alright, so let me go ahead and get started and say that this is a trade that I had taken last week on the GBPCAD, if you guys see, and of course this is off the daily chart. Now I'm going to run through this and I'm going to show you why I got in, when I got in, and what my thoughts were behind my actual move. All right, to give you guys a little insight on my thinking, the psychological side, all right, or the mental side. So let me just run through this, and that way you guys can make sense out of it. All right. So as you see, this is the GBP CAD, all right, and if you notice, let me pop open this. These are the trades that I actually had taken. All right, these are my trades, and for those of you, whenever I post anything, I post it to a few different social media sites, and this is one that I posted. And because of its move, it was such a great opportunity after the Brexit situation. I thought that I would get in on it, and I actually did not advertise this one on YouTube. I don't think I made a video on this, but nonetheless, this trade here I had. I did. I advertised this the other day. I had showcased this the other day, rather, for the correct terminology. I had showcased this the other day, and I was actually mistaken. There was 6 trades open. I thought that it was only 5. I knew that I only run sets of 3, especially on this particular account anyway. But what had happened, there were 6 trades. They all fell deep into the money, and I just wanted to show you guys exactly what it all entailed. So as you see, I got into my first set of trades at like 171.8. All right, 171.8. So that's what. I'm just going to get this out of the way. That's what we have here. As you see, 171.890. That's the top one. All right, and then then we had another set. That came in around 1715, all right, and that is here, 1715, give or take, all right. So the reason why I got in on this particular trade is that the market had fallen to an area, basically this area here, even where I got in, was pretty much like a support level. And let's go back and just see what I'm talking about. As you see, it broke through, bounced off of it, and then it just went up from there. All right. So and then let's see. As you see here, as you see, so the market came down to it, backed up, came up, signal going back down. It went below it. So this wasn't. It was good here. It wasn't real good here. This is more of a, I guess, a better line here, or a support line there. Then it went up. So basically, this was in an area of some support. Okay, and if you notice, I explained this before. The market gapped down from the area where it stopped on that Thursday. The Friday it opened up, it gapped down. All right, and looking at this was like an area. This was, a gap in the market, and on certain pairs, that gap will be like a wall. All right, And that's basically what happened. The market came up, it couldn't break this wall. If you'll just imagine there being like some kind of wall here, it couldn't break that wall. All right, and then it came down. All right, so sorry about that, you guys. So then it pretty much stayed within this area. So I watched it go down, watched it go back up, then back down. Well, this pullback here, that strong pullback, was enough for me to believe that, you know what, more than likely it's going to go down. And then when I saw that this day, I looked at this candle here as being like an engulfing candle, sort of. And it might have been a little aggressive on my end, but I knew that it would go down, especially when other pairs that trade just like it was following suit and showing the same similar pattern, and everything was pretty much synonymous. So on this day here, I got in and popped this trade in, and then popped another one in, and just let it go. So I watched this fall deep and deep and deep in the money. I mean, this trade was deep into the money. I mean, you look at this trade here, it was almost a $22,000 trade. That's amazing, you guys. And this is all that I talk about, trading long term. And you guys, for those of you who watch my videos and you are not believers of this, shame on you. Like, you guys have to, it's one thing if you see that methods are not working, but what I teach and what I show you guys are like, come on now, some of you are so stuck in the long-term thinking that, the short-term thinking, that it's hard for you to accept something different. Being so used to getting small amounts, it's hard to understand how one could come to the realization of a nice long running trade. You have to get out of that mindset. You have to. But nonetheless, the market broke through, and I got in, and I said, you know what, this is going to be a heck of a move. We're probably at the forefront of, and you don't really know how long, but in fact it went down, and this is the first retrace. And I decided to get out of the move because I don't know, you don't know how long it's going to run. But with sound and clear price action understanding, that's when you can get out of the move at good moments. So this is what happened. I rolled the market down, and just to show you, the market I rolled the market down from here. Let's just measure how long of a run this is. The market went down as far as, let's say, 500 pips before I decided that, okay, I think this is an area to watch. All right, so it went down. I'm going to put another level there, because at this point, I started to watch it. And let's look left and see what we have at this level. So at this level, you see we have the market bouncing. All right. See, we have the market. So it's hitting this level. It came all the way down to here. So, and then the market went up. So we see that this is a decent level. We see that. So when I saw that on my system as being a great level, and then I saw the next day, well, when I saw that it reached this level, and then the next day it opened up and it started going up, but it pushed back down, I was ready to get out of the market on this day. But I said, you know what, because it pushed back down, this could just be a day like this, or this could be, a day when it's going down, and it's already going down, but it's just a day that's happened to be bullish, and then it continue going down. Or a day when it's going up, you have a move up, and you have one day that's bearish, and then it keeps going up. So you're not sure, but you see that it's at those levels. So I respected it, and I said, well, let me watch this. So then yesterday's trading day, it was pretty much bullish all day. And when I saw that it had gone up and it came back down, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take my profit, because at one point I was like $28,000 in the profit on these trades, and when looking at another trade that I'll get into on another video, I saw that I was up, I was really up pretty far, and but what had happened was I saw that this was showing signs of retracement, and I decided to get out, and I got out at this level. So let's look into that and let's see exactly what gave me the signal to get out. So basically, because the market had engulfed all of this, it engulfed the previous day, and a true engulfing candle, of course, is engulfing its preceding candle, which is an opposing candle, or a candle that's in the opposite direction. So because it had engulfed at some point when I saw it, when it had engulfed that, I was ready to close out there, but it pushed down luckily at the same moment. So when it had engulfed that, I said, you know what, that's enough for me to know it's time to bail out. Then it pushed back down. I said, great, I'm going to get out, and I did. I got out, and it was a good day. So, but at the end of the day, it closed out here. So that's enough for me to think that there's a chance it might continue going up. I'm done. I take my money and I get out. I'm already deep in a profit because I got in at a good time. So I'm not risking. I gave back a few $1,000s, but I'm real heavy on profit. So it doesn't matter to me. I'm in profit. So I wanted to show you guys, these are the types of things that I show and that I reveal to my students, because I want for my students to win. And that's just the bottom line. I'm not one who's gonna just sit in front of the computer and not show. I want you guys got to understand, this is a movement. This is a movement that I've created, and my movement is growing at a fast rate, and it's going to continue to grow, because I'm not just I'm not an ordinary trainer or mentor. I'm going in and I'm giving everything I have into it, everything I got, put everything I got into it, and it's showing. So if you are one of those people who are a non-believer, then you can sit on the sidelines and you can cheer me on, because that's what non-believers do. They still cheer you on, but they don't know that when you're cheering for me, he's no good, he's no good, you're bringing attention to me. So it's more of a indirect way of bringing in more people. So if you're bringing in the negativity about what's going on over here, and I just want to say I hear things, and it's quite amazing that one person's mindset doesn't change the multitude of people following. You can try very hard, but the difference is when you're helping people make money, when you're helping people change their life, when you change the lives of multitudes of people all around the world, it makes a difference. It makes a difference, and that's all that really matters. But this type of trading here, this type of trading style, this is what I build myself on. I build myself on, and I build my students up on stuff just like this. Nothing else. And so that's where I am. I want to make sure that you guys understand this trade and the mindset that I had traded. All right. Okay. Well, until next time, you guys have a great day. All right. Peace.